Everyone knows at least one girl whose skin is so smooth it almost seems like she has zero pores.
Hello?
But since pores are a natural part of skin, hers are simply undetectable.
What?
Those pores are basically tiny holes on your skin that release oil, sweat, and all kinds of gunk from your face. But just like any hole, they can get clogged up by stuff like dead skin cells, excess oils, and product buildup. Everybody has pores, even the girls with crystal clear skin. But I always wondered how come some people basically have invisible pores, while others have large, stretchy ones like these. I already see half of you commenting, "Girl, it's genetics." But is it really? I decided to find out if it's actually possible to go from this to this without having the perfect genetics. Turns out it absolutely is. But the one thing most people aren't telling you is that clearing your pores is not a one-time fix forever thing. You can't just unclog or shrink your pores once and call it a day. Because guess what? When oil and dirt build up, they'll just get clogged again and your skin just goes back to looking like this. That's why I didn't just hunt down a few miracle products. I figured out the full routine to keep your pores looking invisible for good. But before we dive into the magic steps, let's talk about what's actually clogging your pores in the first place. The number one thing we need to talk about is buildup. A lot of stuff could be clogging your pores, but your skin only makes two of those things naturally: sebum and dead skin cells. Sebum is the natural oil made by the glands in your skin. And just like every other part of your body, your face is constantly shedding dead cells. Think of what happens if your face keeps producing more sebum and shedding more cells, but you never bothered to wash any of it off. Eventually, these dead cells and oil build up on your face, clog your pores, which causes blackheads, enlarged visible pores, and even more acne. A few days ago, I saw this wild trend online of people bragging about going weeks without washing their face. If you treat your face like that, your pores are definitely not going anywhere. Cleansing your face is the only way to get rid of these oils and dead cells before they build up and clog your pores. But reducing the appearance of your pores is not just about cleansing. What you use to wash or cleanse your face also matters big time. Some lucky people can get away with a routine of just bar soap and water, and by some strange miracle still have smooth, flawless skin. But most of us aren't one of those lucky ones. Regular bar soaps just don't have the same soothing and cleansing ingredients that target your pores like proper cleansers. They're also made with harsher chemicals that sort of overwash your face by stripping off all your natural oils without the hydrating ingredients you need to maintain healthy moisture. That way, your skin ends up feeling too dry and irritated, which keeps your pores wide open and makes your skin produce even more oil. So if you're washing your face with just any soap you can find, you might just be adding to the problem. But soap isn't the only product that causes unhealthy pores. There's actually an entire category of products that are more likely to clog your pores, called comedogenic products. Comedogenic just means how likely a product is to clog your pores and cause comedones, which are basically those nasty little bumps clogging your pores and leading to acne. I know there's a lot of controversy around comedogenic ratings, but it's a solid way to figure out what product might clog your pores. Some brands aren't entirely honest about their comedogenic ratings, so it's super important to do your own research before adding any product to your routine. You can also ask in my Discord community if anyone with the same skin type has had issues with a certain product. I love seeing how supportive everyone is in there. You'll get real feedback from actual people who have been through it all. I love that. Pretty much every product gets rated on the comedogenic scale, but the worst offenders can block your pores directly and make you produce excess sebum, especially around your T-zone. Your T-zone is the area of your face with the most glands, meaning that's where you naturally produce more oil. It goes from your forehead to your nose and cheeks, just like this. These are the areas where you're most likely to get clogged and very visible pores. The worst pore cloggers usually have thick, greasy formulas with heavy oils like coconut, cocoa butter, or avocado oil. Stay far away from these if you have oily skin. Oily skin is way more prone to having clogged pores than any other skin type. You guys need to check out the ingredients of whatever products you use the most, because even regularly recommended products could clog your pores. The best, non-comedogenic products are very lightweight and flowy. But after you find out what's clogging your pores, you need to figure out the right routine to unclog them. 2 products that absolutely need to fall into your weekly rotation if you're trying to unclog those pores are an exfoliator and a clay mask. Like I said, the main thing clogging your pores is a buildup of dead cells and sebum, and cells are literally microscopic, so sometimes your wash might not be enough. A good exfoliator removes all those dead cells from the surface of your skin, making them the perfect product for dealing with buildup. Throw physical exfoliators far away and never dig them up. Most of them are just too harsh, leaving you with micro tears that only cause more irritation and just expand your pores even more. Chemical exfoliators usually contain gentle acids that literally dissolve the glue attaching these dead skin cells to your skin, so they can easily glide off without any force. That's why it gets the job done without irritation, so you don't have to aggressively traumatize your face for no reason. Adding a good, gentle exfoliant to your skincare routine once or twice a week can literally make your pores seem non-existent. And this one is my absolute favorite. My number 2 Pore Be Gone weekly product is a clay mask. But don't just throw any random clay mask all over your face with no guide whatsoever, because it could easily damage your skin barrier over time. The best thing to do is apply the mask on areas where you have the most clogging and rinse it off before it dries out completely. Keep it on for 10 minutes at most, depending on what the packaging says. This one is great. It's food grade, organic, and gently cleanses your pores. The last pore eradicator you need in your weekly rotation is retinoid serums. Retinoids make the skin's natural process of shedding dead cells much quicker. That way, dead cells that would have built up and clogged your pores come right off with your exfoliant. Now, you might be wondering why this is a weekly product, because some people talk about how they use retinoid serums daily, but no one's skin can handle all of that. Active ingredients like these need to be introduced to your skin slowly so you don't put your skin barrier at risk. If you've never used retinoids, start with a gentle formula and try to keep it to once or twice a week at best. It's also super important not to do all these steps on the same day. You could use retinoids earlier in the week, like Mondays and Tuesdays, so when you exfoliate later that week, your retinoid would have loosened up those dead cells, making exfoliating way more effective. Then you do the clay mask over the weekend if you feel like your skin still needs it. But as important as these one-time weekly products are, they're not going to change much if you don't nail the daily routine as well. The first step in any good routine is cleansing. And when it comes to your pores, this is actually the golden step. Instead of just using one cleanser to wash your face, you can use an oil cleanser or micellar water for the first cleanse and a regular cleanser for the second. Micellar water isn't as popular as oil cleansers when it comes to double cleansing, but it's a great substitute for people who don't like oil cleansers. And it's totally safe if your skin is prone to fungal acne or just gets clogged easily. If you're cleansing consistently, any good hydrating cleanser should do the job, but you can also throw a deep cleanser or exfoliating cleanser into your routine for instant results. But make sure your skin can handle all that. For most people, this could already be too much. The last 2 daily products you need to incorporate in your routine are a lightweight moisturizer and a sunscreen. When you're trying to reduce the appearance of your pores, you need to go for moisturizers that are smooth with a runny, lightweight formula. We've already talked all about comedogenic products, and the wrong moisturizer would just make every other step pointless. Because if you've nailed all the steps to unclog your pores, but messed this one up, you'll just end up where you started, with dirty, visible, clogged pores. That's why you need to make sure you're using a moisturizer and sunscreen that feels light and wet, not thick and greasy. Once you nail this daily and weekly cleansing routine, your pores are going to instantly disappear. But before you jump on this routine, watch this video to find out if your skin barrier can even handle all that.